And I am wearing my Christmas jumper. Christmas jumper. I am live. I am live. And I am wearing my Christmas jumper. The worst singing ever. Okay. Right, she's doing really well. Yeah. Hello, Ophelia. How are you? Oh. Okay. Yes. We're doing well. We are doing well. Okay. Hello, everyone. How are we? How are we doing? Hello everyone, my name is Anya and I'm back again with another video for Ophelia Talks. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Thank you for my jumper. Oh, great that you're here. Hi, Hege. Hi! Yes, so the Christmas jumper is quite a thing here in the UK, and I never had one properly. I mean, this one isn't really either. It's still, I think it's still a really nice jumper. And look at the back. So it's stripy at the back, and I saw that in the shop and I really, really liked it. And I thought, do you know what? Hey Marlene, this was sort of for sale November time, and I thought this is going to be my Christmas jumper. I bought it last year and I loved it. I wore it last year all the time, and this year again I'm reaching for it all the time. So yeah, it's going to, why not, eh? I think even it's going to come with me to New York, so we'll see about that. Hi Tiffany, thank you. Oh, I'm so pleased you found me and that you like my videos. Do you know there's quite a lot of them now as well. There's nearly 500 videos. Hi Sue. Yeah, so oh Tiffany, are you from New York? See, I'm coming to New York in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Can we believe this? It's 2 weeks. Hi, Angel. Hi. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, stripes and stars ready for New York. Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. It's gone so fast. I am doing so many things at the moment, trying to finish things. I know, Tiffany. Go and have a look on my channel. Do have a look around. But yeah, I am coming to New York if you are around on the 22nd of December. I have a meetup somewhere in Soho. I've rented a meeting room there. And yeah, it would be wonderful if you could come along. Please do find out more about the location on our Facebook group. There's a Facebook group called Ophelia Talks. And obviously, if you're on Facebook, then do please go and have a look at where we're meeting. And I think I made an event even. So do go and have a look at the event. Yes, it's in Manhattan. Yeah. 28th. Yeah, did I say the wrong date? Saturday 28th. That's great, Angel, that you found that Aliza Burkham. Yeah, it's a really strange wool, but it's really nice. Hi, Pat. Yeah, so I mean, do you know what? It's so lovely to see those same names again all the time. I have to thank you. Thank you, Angel. Do you know what I mean? You are all so lovely. You're there every week, listening, watching, interacting. It's just amazing. I look forward to this moment every week with so much anticipation and things like, what shall I say? What can I show them? What shall I wear? Hi, Catherine. Oh, thank you, Angel. It's just so how is the hat? Have you made a hat? Did you start it yesterday? Have you made it? Oh yeah, I mean yes, introduce people to the channel. We want to share as much as we can because yeah, even at work you're watching. Oh dear. Turn the volume down. Turn the volume so they don't hear me so you can keep watching. Tiffany, the channel is called Ophelia Talks. So after the live, stay here, please stay here. After the live, go and have a look. Just type it into YouTube. But stay here now. I want you to stay. Yeah, so everything that I do is called Ophelia Talks. I have Instagram, Facebook, a blog that's called Ophelia Talks Crochet, Ophelia Talks page, Ophelia Talks a group on Facebook. So try and just type in Ophelia Talks and you will find me, hopefully. Yeah, but it's just so nice to have this thing in my phone, all of you are there interacting. It's unbelievable how that works, isn't it? I mean, yeah. And yeah, so next week we're having, hi everyone who's just joining, next week we're having a Christmas party here. So yeah, I am wearing my Christmas jumper a week too early, but next week I'm going to be wearing my my Christmas outfit party type thing. And Karen is coming to join me, so we're gonna have a party together and do it. I hope she's not listening, okay? But at Christmas parties we play games and things. So I am going to come up with some games for us to play and maybe even some crochet challenges. So yeah, if you have any idea of some little games that we can just do here, just let me know in the comments, okay? Hi from Russia. Oh wow! Could you spell your name for me in normal letters because I can't read the is it Cyrillic script? So could you just write it out for me in the normal alphabet letters, please, so I can say your name? So yeah, so if you have any suggestions for games that I can play with Karen, don't tell her. Ah, Svetlana. Okay. Welcome, Svetlana. Thank you. I would not have been able to make that up from those. Oh, yeah. Do you know, I purposely did not do anything for Christmas this year. Last year, I did the 24 days of Christmas, which was a lot of work. Not that I didn't like doing it, but it was a lot of work. So next year I've got some sort of an idea which I'm thinking about. I'm not saying anything just yet because I need to just think about it and see, hi Susanna, and see how it would work. So there will be, if what I'm thinking is a sort of in my head, I can piece it together, then it will be a wonderful project for next year for Christmas. So wait and see about that, okay? But yeah, sort of like a secret Santa is really nice, isn't it, to do? Except, yeah, sometimes it does go wrong when you're sending things off. So I've had to buy two secret Santas, two secret Santas, because my husband, he needs them for his job. So for his work, he needed one. And then on Thursday, we're going to a Christmas party, so I needed a secret Santa for that as well. So yeah. They were biscuits mainly. I've had no time to do anything, and also the blanket, I haven't had time to work on it at all this week. I still have those two choices. So I've done the tomato and I've done I'm waiting to do, yeah, I'm good at that, Christine. Aren't I good at that? Yes, Tiffany, I have Messenger, and I think probably it's Agnate, so my name. does it, I think you can also message the group, can't you, or the page or something. So try and find out if you can people contact me via messenger. So yeah, I'm good at that. No, but yes, I mean, just that, this was mentioned. I have been thinking about this because obviously this year I'm not doing much for Christmas. So I'm thinking, I have to make up for it next year. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I've still got the, I've still got the two colours, and guess what? I forgot to take them out, didn't I? And I'm so cozy here as well. I already... Right, okay. Right, which one shall I do first? Sage and grape. I'll be back, darlings. I know, Annie, I know. The thing is, you see, I have been very busy trying to sort things, finishing up things. Sage and, well, I'm not going to be doing the second colour, am I? If I just start with one colour. I've got both colours anyway. So yeah, because we're going away at Christmas, we're going to New York. I have so many videos in my phone that I need to get out of there, basically. So today I rewatched and edited 4 videos. So it all has to come out of that phone, because of course I need the storage, I need the memory space or whatever it is, for New York vlogs and for pictures and for videos from there. So, that's going to be... Oh, Tiffany, yeah, it is such a lovely group. I have to admit, I am so lucky with my subscribers. We have a wonderful group on Facebook. We have a really, really nice community here every Sunday. So yeah, it is just lovely. Hi Saba, I'm fine, thank you. I was just saying that next week we're going to have a Christmas party, and then the week after that I'll be in New York. Unbelievable. So yeah, there'll be a meetup on that Saturday, the 28th. Yeah. Wow. Hi Carol. Yes, so I finished the blanket because of course that was a video that had to come out of my phone. So you had the video for the blanket just now, this Friday, and there was a whole list of the colours already posted on the blog because of course I had finished the blanket by then. So I have today actually finished filming this blanket, and I was just uploading it now, and that has been programmed for next Friday. Okay, so you'll only have a week in between to find out. Oh, thank you, Saba. Thank you. You'll only have a week to wait to find out how this blanket ended up. And yeah, I love this one. It's such a nice blanket. It worked out really well. It was an idea that I just had, let's just do it in color order. And yeah, I think it worked. Not easy to Veronica. Not easy to put the colours together though. Which colour follows which colour, does it flow, does it go? So yeah, that was a really good exercise, to be honest. Oh no! Oh yeah, that happens if real alpaca gets washed, it does shrink. So oh dear. Yeah, so this this blanket, the pattern came out last Friday. So it was the V-stitch stash buster blanket. The order of the colours I posted on my blogspot, on my WordPress blog, and so that link is underneath that video. And next week Friday, so coming Friday now, is going to be the border, so the finishing of the blanket and the border. And this is what I did. So I did a double border again. And although it's more work, I just love the double border. It's just so much nicer. It's thick. And I think it looks really nice. So this is the black side of the border. And then here we have the grey one, sort of a softer version. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. And of course, if you do a double border, it means you do not have to sew in any ends. Oh my goodness. It was unbelievable. So I had it on my desk earlier and I had it all folded and all the ends were sticking out. If you go to my Instagram, I posted, yes, Diana, I have got a hat. I've got a bubble hat from 2 winters ago, I think. Go and have a look at that. And all the ends were sticking out, right? So if you fold it in 4, then all the ends are sort of at the same place, you know. And I was like, this looks like art, you know. So I took a picture and I posted it on my Instagram. So go and have a look on Instagram, also called Ophelia Talks. And then about an hour later, because I was up and down and trying to edit videos as well, they were all gone. All gone. So Annie, this is a double border. So I attach it. It's not too bubbly, Diana. Go and have a look at it. It's just really thick. The way it's sort of, you know, the way it's done. It's not bubble. It's yeah. Go and have a look. And yeah, so the way you sort of attach it with a slip stitch round, and then you do 2 borders, and then you close it up with single crochets. I have done one before, a couple of weeks ago, even for my Ola Keeley blanket. I know, Christine. Didn't it just look like a spaghetti junction? But it was a rainbow spaghetti junction, wasn't it? Layla. She's walking there, but Layla, kom. Kom, want ze willen nu zien. Kom. Nope. So yeah, it's and no ends. So all the ends that were hanging out are now inside the border, because of course you make 2 borders and then you close it up with the single crochet and they're all in there. And it feels, look how thick it is. See, that's all the ends that are in there, and it feels so squishy and lovely. I mean, one lady, I can't remember who it was, said that makes the normal borders that we do look a bit sad. So no, you did not, Marguerite. No, you did not. I'm still talking about my finished Stash Buster blanket. Now, the only problem I have with this blanket is a big problem. Yeah, I have a really, really big problem with this blanket. Guess what it is? Guess what it is? The colours are nice. The border is nice. It's a lovely blanket. But guess what my problem is? I can't see a dent in my stash. There's no dent made. There's a whole blanket made and no dent in my stash. It's still the same amount. My Instagram is Ophelia Talks. Ophelia Talks. It's not the... Yeah, I don't have a place for it, but... Oh no, Francie. I hope it's better soon. I have... Still I have a full... That cabinet is still full of yarn. I did not buy any. Christine, I'm just going to have to make another blanket. I'm just going to have to make another one, aren't I? I'll have to come up with another pattern for a blanket. there I am saying I'm not going to make any more blankets because... Great, Janet, great. Because I don't have space for them. Now I'm making blankets because I want to get rid of my stash. What did I finish, Audrey? The blanket. Yes, the blanket is finished. It's finished, it's finished, it's finished. Good idea, Louise. Apart from the fact that my husband is already annoyed with all the cushions that we already have in the sofa. Angel. Yeah. So, this is my V-stitch blanket. It was a stash buster. It didn't bust any of my stash, but who cares? I've had fun. Yeah, Annie, I have cushions under the sofa stuffed away. Yeah, so, yeah, I know. The thing is as well, because it was a V-stitch, it didn't use as much yarn as I thought it would. It's a thinner blanket than all the others that I've made. Nothing bad about it, but... Yeah, Diana, I'm just going to have to buy more, you know. Yeah, but I don't care. You know, if I've got an empty shelf, then at least I can justify buying more. Now I'm like, I'm buying more. I don't have anywhere to put it, but I need more. No. The next stash buster I do, because I've seen many hang on. If you type in stash buster, right? Then everybody is putting 2 or 3 strands together. And I haven't done that yet. So the next blanket that I do will be a stash, or not the next blanket that I do, because the next blanket is our Cal for next year. But oh yeah, I used to have a car blanket, Christine. Always. Not anymore though. Since we've had this car, I haven't had one. Yeah, maybe I could put it in the car. Good idea, Christine. So yeah, the next stash buster blanket that I do, which will be throughout next year probably, is... Thank you, Karen. Hi, Jean. Is going to be with multiple strands and a thick yarn, and I want to make it really big, you know, sort of chunky. A thick hook, I mean. So yeah, so a proper stash buster where you take 2 or 3 strands together. But I need to work out how... That's a good idea, Angel. I might do that for a cushion, a coordinating cushion. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm going to make a, you know, like a stash buster where they put more strands together. So we'll that's something for next year anyway. That'll be something like a blanket I'll do just in between next year. Oh, that's great, Katie. That's a good size. Hi, Karen. Don't tell her what we were talking about. Okay? Don't tell her. Shh. Hi, Karen. How are you? Are you okay? Are you looking forward to the Christmas party next week that we will be having here together? Okay. Next colour. I don't know which one was which. I'll do sage first. Good. I got some mince pies, special ones, you know, lactose or whatever, dairy free that you need. So I'm organised. As I'll ever be. Right, okay. Let's start and do some crocheting, shall we? Patterns Craft Corner. That's great. That's lovely that you've started selling patterns. It's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, I do it via Ravelry, and I sometimes I get these notifications saying that someone bought a pattern, and that's sort of really nice when that happens. I think, oh yay, some people like me, you know. In the round. What do you mean, Angel? In the round? Okay, right. I still haven't put in any ends. I still, like I said, I have been crocheting to finish this. I have been filming and editing to get stuff out of my phone. So I'm going to be deleting a lot in a minute, hopefully, because obviously I need to get everything out of my phone. I want it all clear for going to New York. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing some more videoing, just the things that I need, and then Diana, oh, I'll soon find out, hopefully. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's all starting to come together now, you know. I had such a long list of things that needed to be finished before we went, basically. No, Veronica, this is going to be my 4th time in New York for me and my husband, but, and this is why we are going, it'll be the first time for the kids. So my son and my daughter, they're 18 and 19, and their whole lives, and especially my son, I mean my daughter as well, they've been saying, oh, can we go to New York? We want to go to New York, New York. And hi, Dak Mama. And so they were like, I was like, oh, they keep asking. And thank you, Jean, thank you. And, you know, obviously, yes, I want to take them. But, with the gradient colours, yeah. You want to take them, but when they're young, you know, New York, you need to walk, you need to see things, you need to be doing things all the time. And if they're tired, and if they're this and that, and if they're in a pushchair, things like that wouldn't work, you know. And also, I want to give them this trip at a time where they will appreciate it, where they will remember it for the rest of their lives. Oh, thank you, Anna. And so before they now properly, so my daughter's at university already, my son is preparing to go to university, so before they sort of fly away properly, you know, and that we can't pin down a time where they're both home or whatever, we thought this would be a great thing to do together. I did tell them that this is their Christmas present and birthday present for the past 18 and the next 18 years. Annie, we don't know yet. Probably not, because we want to see the sights, we want to see the buildings. Oh, I almost said it then, and it's a surprise. So there is a surprise for my kids, which I can't tell you because I don't know whether they watch, so I'm not going to say that. But yeah, we're gonna be, you know, we want to do all kinds of things, you know, go and see Ground Zero, the new building, go and see Rockefeller Plaza, Top of the Rock, you know, all those things, Manhattan Bridge, all those typical Central Park, all those typical things. So yeah, I have booked also a sort of an experience with a local person, so someone who lives there, and they're going to take us for a walk, so that will be nice. And then we'll have the meetup as well. But of course now for me, I've been there quite a few years ago. I think it's about 15 years ago, because the kids were very small that we went without them, because they were still in nappies or something like that, 16 years ago. And yeah, so it'll be great to see how, you know, the differences and things like that. But also because now I have so many, you know, I follow YouTubers. Yeah, I know there's lovely things that we're going to be doing. I follow YouTubers and they're like, oh, we go shopping in Sephora, so I want to go to a Sephora. You know, things like that, which might be silly, but, you know, to do what all those YouTubers do that I'm following. Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably go to a museum as well, Wendelin. We're going to be taking pictures, we're going to be taking selfies. I am going to be doing vlogs as well with the kids. So watch out, people, because those first few weeks in January, there will be New York vlogs on the channel, okay? I want to take you along with me as well, because that's, you know, I know that you appreciate it when I share my holidays. Teresa! Yes! Great. Yeah, I need new mascara, I need new lipstick. Perfect. Look, I've done one stitch. Oh yeah, so if I see a yarn shop, of course I'm gonna go in. But yeah, we want to do sort of the typical things, you know, go and eat a pizza in Little Italy. You know, we're staying in an Airbnb, so Sephora is as dangerous as a... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so my son has a list of things that he wants to do. My daughter has a list, so we're going to try and just wander around and, you know... I know. So yeah, we're, yeah. Yeah. Hobby Lobby, yes. So we'll see if we can find one. The only thing is, yes, of course, I will be videoing the meetup. Either it will be a separate video or it will be in the vlog. So there will be, ja, mama, ik weet het al. Een tas voor jou. Ik zal er een meebrengen. But yeah, so you know, I'm really looking forward to it, and because of the, you know, because we nowadays we take so many pictures, and you've got the availability to video on your phone. You know, it's just amazing that we can make these memories and that we can catch them, you know, forever. And if I put them out on my YouTube channel, then my kids can watch them as well, and I can keep watching them as well. So, I mean, you know, it's really nice that I can, you know, create memories like that, you know, just to keep them there. You know, and I don't mind sharing them with all of you. I want to share them with all of you because you give me something that is priceless. And I want to give you something that, you know, that you can enjoy as well. Well, I'll give the children the choice of being at the meetup or not. I suppose they might be there for the start and then they might go. I don't know. They might just stay there. They're good like that. So then you'll meet them as well. And my husband, he'll be there as well. I might even post him outside the door so that... Makeup, yeah, Francine, that's a good thing. That's a good compromise. I might post my husband outside the door just so that when he sees somebody walking around, if you see a guy there on his phone probably, I'll probably make him wear a shawl or something. Then you can ask him, are you from Ophelia Talks, you know, and he'll let you in, okay? The yarn guard. Yeah. But no, I mean, the practicalities we'll just have to see. He might not be down there if it's too cold, or however. Yes, so he's gonna be. I joked the other day that he would have one of those sandwich boards around him saying Ophelia Talks. But no, we won't be able to manage that. But yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do that, won't I? Yeah, okay. I'll find you'll see that he's loitering there on the corner near the door. But yeah, so hopefully, or even my son or my kids, they'll be posted outside or something like that. But yeah, they will be there. Hopefully they'll stay there. But if not, obviously I don't mind if they wanted to go off and get away from us ladies crocheting basically. But I think we are going to take an extra suitcase now because if it's really cold, we'll need extra jumpers. So yes, Jean, I think so. Red Heart, although Red Heart is thicker than our special Starcraft Special DK because it's DK, and I think Red Heart is thicker than that because you're all talking about using a bigger hook, and he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Hi Lila. Hi Bertha. So yeah, the practicalities, it will all fall together, I'm sure. And if you can't get me, or if you don't know where to go, just messenger me or something via Facebook, because I will be, the meeting room has Wi-Fi, so I will keep an eye on it to start with, if people want to. Okay, right. What shall I bring? A couple of little balls of this? Just this one? Just a couple of balls? Not a couple of balls, because I don't know whether I would fit those in my thing, but I'll prepare some labels maybe with a bit of yarn around it. Shall I do that? 12 inches, that's very specific. I don't know. Can you bring some Red Heart then? Because obviously just to feel it, just to put them next to each other. I know why you want 12 inches. Isn't that to do the pencil trick or something? To roll it around something? And then you can work out how thick it is, how many centimeters it makes. Yes, okay. Right. I mustn't forget that. Okay. I'll bring some. Now the thing is, I am going to bring a project. Oh, yes, I have got something really nice up my sleeve that I can do in the plane, and hopefully if I then do enough on the plane, I will have a scarf to wear in New York as well. I'll just finish it wherever it's finished and just roll it around my neck and use it as a scarf, even if it's not finished. I don't care. Yeah, so that's just going to be so exciting. If you're coming to visit, please, if you can, bring some biscuits or something. We're gonna see if we can find some cake from a bakery close by. Hopefully we'll find something to buy and to bring in. But otherwise, yeah, we'll have to. I think there's tea and coffee there. So hopefully we'll have something to eat and something to drink. Yeah, I think, that bulky weight thing that they do on some... Hi, Cindy! We're just talking about the New York meetup, so if you're interested in coming along, please do go and have a look at the Facebook group at the event. I think this is a 3 in that bulky thing, but they don't put it on there because it's not a UK thing to do. But yeah, this is double knit, what they call DK. So it's not as thick as Aran, nor as thick as, what else is there, worsted? Is that the same? Oh, it's so confusing, these thicknesses. They should just give them numbers, shouldn't they? Anyway. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Veronica, thank you. I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. Oh dear, so exciting. Okay, right, so I am doing a little bit of crochet this evening, but really I need to start talking about something else. And has anyone spotted it yet? You know how I like to tease. So let me just have a sip. Yes, I think this Karen Simply Soft is the closest, I think, Jen. Yeah, indeed. Somebody has said that as well, yeah. Yes, my dears, the cow. Oh. Okay, so I am only making this once for myself. So with my poncho, I made it twice because it was easy. It was just normal DK yarn. But this time I use, Joanne, I use a lot of Stylecraft, yes, because that's the easiest one I can get hold of. But I do, you know, sometimes I do change it up because now I have that affiliate with Ice Yarns. So it's nice to try some out from there as well. So yes, I am sort of branching out, which is good. And so I have already made the cowl and I am now editing the videos and saving them and everything ready for the start. Because of course, because I was only making it once, I've already had to film it, of course, and because I'm going to New York, I need it all gone out of my phone. So I'm nearly organized for the cowl. It's unbelievable. So you can see it here. These are the handles, and this is my project tote type bag. It's like a bucket bag. Look. And look how many balls I can fit in. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So yeah, this is my project bag cowl for 2020. Thank you. Now, I made this to the size of one of my fabric baskets that I've sewn together. So yeah, this is the size of that, and I found that an ideal size. This is crocheted, of course, and this is the inside. I have made a lining as well. I've made a lining with pockets, so it's really, really practical. And it's looking like this on the inside. Let me take the balls out because I've got them color coordinated. Okay, I will do. See, these are the pockets. So there's lots of pockets. And we're going to have a chat about that in a moment. Okay, so lots of pockets there. And of course, because I sew, I was able to make this lining as well. And I have made these handles on it. I've sewn them on and then I decorated them. Now, we need to have a chat about this. It's a special single crochet, so it's a special stitch, okay? The whole thing is made in a special stitch, which I will explain, of course, in the tutorials. It is not the normal single crochet, it's a different stitch. So it looks like it's been knitted. Suzanne, I have done this by my machine, okay? I have used my machine, but I can see how I would do it without a machine. So you can do it by hand, just very simply, okay? But we are using this type of yarn, okay? So to have this sturdy bag, okay, you can't push it down. It's really sturdy. It stands up. it does weigh a little bit, but it's a bag. It's a proper stand-up bag. You have to use a thicker cord, right? So I use this cotton cord, which they use for macrame projects, but it is called a cotton cord. And it is very difficult to crochet with it. Okay? It is not easy. You can do it, but you have to take regular breaks. You have to know yourself. You have to know yourself to decide whether or not you're going to do this CAL project. Okay? I don't want to say, oh, it's easy, go ahead, buy the yarn, spend the money, and then you come to the first week and you can't do it, because it is hard, right? I don't want to make it look like it isn't. It is. So if you are a seasoned crocheter and there's nothing wrong with your arms, your legs, your shoulders, your arms, your legs, then yeah, Katie, yeah. Then you can go ahead and do it. But if you have, if there's something wrong, if you have to be careful anyway, because it's a little bit fragile, your arms, your wrists maybe, then please don't. It could be a possible alternative. Yes, I talk about alternatives as well. But it then is up to you to make sure that you have the measurements and the stitches on the side, okay? You need to have so many stitches on the edge of your base just to make sure that you have the amounts for the patterns, right? So, see, when somebody suggested a project bag, I immediately thought of this, and then I did think it's not for everyone. And I don't want to say, yeah, go ahead and buy it. And, I want you to have a happy time crocheting and not be in pain. I was in pain. My fingers were hurting, my arms, I could feel it in my wrists and everything. So it is not your normal run-of-the-mill crocheting. So do consider that. And yes, do try it in a DK, in a double strand, or even in an Aran or a chunky. Try something else if you want to, but that's fine. That's fine, Julie. If you think, Julie, did you send me a Christmas card? Because it just said Julie on there, and I'm not sure whether it was you. So if you are not going to, something like that, there is some stamina required to do this, but like you've seen, it's a beautiful bag. It's so spacious inside. It is nice if you're walking around with it. It's just so lovely to put your things in. So yeah. Thank you, Julie. Thank you for the card. Thank you so much. So yeah, do consider whether or not you're going to do this. No hard feelings, of course, if you're not, okay? But obviously, it's the cotton that we are working with, and it does make for a lovely project, for a lovely bag, and for what I wanted it to be. But yeah. Or even take your time to do it. Don't do it in the week that I suggest you do it. Just take a little bit longer, okay? Now, there is a video coming out in about 40 minutes. Or telling you all about the information for this CAL. So it's the same thing again. I'm telling you where to buy this, because I have bought this from Bobini, and they have a website online, so you can just order it. They ship worldwide. I just got mine from there. I'm telling you how many you need. You've got a free choice of colors, and then I'm telling you all the other things that you need as well. So there is a basic bag that you can make, which is just the outside Yes, there will be Marguerite, there will be measurements, there will be stitch counts, there will be inches, there will be centimeters. So the basic bag is just the bag with the handles. Then the more advanced bag is a bag with the handles and the inner lining. And then the more advanced bag is the bag with the feet and the decorations. Okay, now the thing is, I had these decorations, so you could put buttons on there, you could put all kinds of things on there, but the thing is you now have time to look out for these things. So next time you see a nice button and you think, oh, that would be nice for the project bag, you can get it. These were trinkets I bought at craft fairs, so there is time for you to even, if you think, oh yeah, I'm going to a craft fair, you could look out for trinkets. Yeah, isn't the little key just so sweet? Look at that. And I have lots of these. Look, this is a Layla. There's a cat. This is a squirrel, because I feed the squirrels, remember? And these are my scissors. So there is possibility to decorate it the way you want it, of course, but of course you can do it in the colors that you want as well. The information, yeah, Veronica, that's a good idea. So the information, hi Monique, the information is all in the video, and it also gives you the link to the website for the thing. And the cal for the cord, and the cal will start on the 24th of January, which happens to be my mum's birthday. So moeder, mama, ze beginnen met de cal op je verjaardag, hè? Ben je er nog? So the cal starts on my mum's birthday, so it's an easy one for me to remember. Did I say that was the 24th of January? Yes. No. Yes. So yeah, 24th of January, that's when we start, and it will go for 5 weeks. So there'll be 4 weeks of crocheting, and then the 5th week, I'm already laughing. The 5th week, I'm not going to be able to tell you without. The 5th week will be me doing the lining on video. I've been filming myself sewing my on doing the lining. It's so funny, the mistakes I make. If nothing else, that video will be a wonderful comedy film for you. At the moment, it's 90 minutes long. 90 minutes of me. Hi, Alia. 90 minutes of me. No, I'm taking them all out, Pat. I'm taking them all out. 90 minutes of me filming, sewing this lining and going, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, maybe I should have measured that. Okay, how am I going to go straight now? Oh, I'll just follow the line of the fabric. Things like that. Unbelievable. I mean, the mistakes I've made in that sewing thing. Oh my goodness. I am watching this. I have, yeah. So yeah, that's why I need to get this out of my phone, because there's 90 minutes of footage in there that I don't really need. Don't want to see a 90-minute video. You do not want to see me huffing and puffing and then saying, oh, I should have done that this way. Oh, actually, maybe, oh no, actually, it took me 3 times before I had the lining in there. Oh, no, Pat, just watching the video will prevent you from making my mistakes. Oh my goodness, it was so funny. I kept videoing this and I kept making sure it was in view and everything. And then at the end I thought, how much have I videoed, you know? So I put it all together then in my editor. 90 minutes. No. At the moment it's 70 minutes, so I got it down by 20 minutes. But yeah, because you're doing it and you're sort of having to use both hands, and when I put my lining in, it was far too big, of course. It was too tall because, of course, I do... Thank you, Veronica. I do a seam allowance, and then when I cut it, I add another seam allowance because you never know. So I end up with so much too much. So yeah, I was putting it in with, hi Carol, I was putting it in with the extra seam allowance, and then of course it was coming out, and so I cut it, and then I did it again, and I took it out again, and I did it again, and then it didn't fit, and why didn't it fit, and oh my goodness. Yeah, so yes, there will be mind you, this is a video for the end of February, okay? It's just too funny. So I am I'm having fun editing this. So this needs to be edited before we go to New York. So I've got to get this out of my phone. I'll be doing a lot of editing in the next few weeks. Days. I only have days. I don't have weeks. I only have days to get it out of my phone, to get it all edited out of my phone and uploaded on YouTube. So it's done and it's dusted and it's there, ready for you. Okay? Of course, I'm working way ahead at the moment because I filmed this and then I thought it needs to go for the New York trip. So yeah. So I'm going to be very organised during the Cal because everything will be done. That's going to be good. So that means I'll be there when you have any questions. Veronica, no, I can't. It doesn't tell me who's watched what. I can see which country you watched them from. Oh dear. But not necessarily sort of who watched it. But I am so pleased that you're watching them. And you know, the thing is to leave a comment. If you leave a comment, I think that way YouTube sees that there's more interaction on the videos, and they like that. It's the interaction on a video that helps to bring videos up. So, oh, thank you, Julie. What, for every Christmas tree you did? Hello, Alia. Hello, bonjour. So yeah, that is all about the cowl. So I hope you like the design. I chose 3 colours, a basic colour and then 2 accent colours that go together. But obviously you can choose whichever colour you like. Make sure they coordinate a little bit together. Choose your favourite colours, you know. Thank you, Suzanne. So, yeah, I hope I haven't put you off, but if I have put you off for the right reasons, then I'm happy, okay? I do not want you to spend money and then not make the bag. There we go. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. Yeah, so Jen, there are loads of colours on their website. It's called Wobini. Hi Maggie, they have a website. They're located in Poland, but they ship worldwide. And I have to say, the quality is really, really nice. Now the thing is, this is a 3mm. Where does it say? 3mm, okay. Make sure that you buy the 3. Is it gonna be? Thank you, Veronica. Oh yeah. Do you know it really makes a difference if you watch the it really makes a difference if you watch the adverts. That makes a big difference for me. But if you do a comment, that will make that, you know, all the videos get chosen easier by YouTube to be suggested and things like that. Yes, you can order this from Bobini itself. So from the producer, they will send it worldwide. This is the 3mm. Make sure you get the 3mm. 3mm, okay? Not 5, not 9, 3. 3mm, okay? The other one is just too thick. It's for making different things. This is the ideal one for us to make the bag with, okay? So 3mm is what we need. So, yes, Karen. So, if you feel left out because you can't do this, Cal, don't worry. I have another one up my sleeve, as you know. Because you remember I told you I had this sort of epiphany of a blanket, which I have roughly written down, and I have looked at it again, and I think it's going to work. So I have already told you that it's just going to be a single bed size blanket, normal crochet stitches, in Special Starcraft DK. Okay, so that one will be just a normal one. Even if you want to do that in the Red Heart, whatever it is, that super one, the one that's linked, that's similar to this one, that's fine. You know, you can do that, whichever yarn you want, whichever yarn you normally use for a blanket, that you would normally use for a blanket like this. Okay. Hi, Bobby. Okay. That one starts, and I've got the starting date already, on the 17th of April. There's a reason for that date, but I will tell you more about it, and it will be in one colour, just one colour. So you will need lots of balls of the same colour. Now, obviously, it's up to you if you want to do it in different colours, but it will be designed just for one colour. There will be a reason for that. So I will, now that I have had to finish all these videos, and I'm going to have them out of my phone, and I will have probably a quieter time during this cal, I will start working on that cal then. And there will be, just like this one, there will be pattern on the blog, there will be pattern you know, on the videos, obviously, but you will not know what it looks like, because I'm not going to show you what it looks like. So you know it's a blanket, you know it's one colour, you know a lot of things already, but I'm not going to show you in advance. I'm going to keep it a mystery. Yeah, that's it. But we'll talk more about that when the time is right. Okay, I have already put a date in my diary for when I'm going to be posting an information video for that blanket. Okay, so, but obviously there's no need to worry about that just now. Just now you just need to decide, have a little talk with yourself about whether you're going to do this cal or not. Okay, this project cal starting January 24th 2020. Okay, and I've used this yarn. If you can find something similar, that's obviously fine. It's a 3mm cord. It's a woven cord. Can you see it's woven? 3mm woven cord. The video that comes out and the blog post that comes with it will tell you everything you need for this project. It will tell you the amount, it will tell you the length, it will tell you the weight. So you can either order the same one from Bobini. This is not sponsored. I have not got an affiliate with them. You know, if you buy from them, I don't get anything. So I'm not doing this because I am getting paid from them or anything like that. I am doing this because I like this cord. It's a lovely cord to work with. It is not easy to work with. I do want to say that. But, you know, look, if you can make something this nice, this lovely, this practical, I mean, obviously this week I have not used it, but I've been wanting to use it all the week, okay, because I had my balls in it. I know, Suzanne, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I had my balls in it and I had it sort of ready for the live, and I thought, oh, I'll put this on top so I can show you. Do you know what I mean? And I thought, oh, I really should be using my... No, I've got the bag. I've got the balls in there for the live. Okay. Next day, why can't I put it in my bag? So already I was like, I'm wanting to use it. So now it's empty. I'm going to put those balls that I took out. I'm going to put those... Let's do it. Let's do it. Look. So I've got the, yeah, so the scissors go in here. That one, yeah. Okay, see, look. There we go. So the peg goes in there. So I'll be putting my kiss blanket in there. Look, there we go. Perfect. See? And of course, I only have a couple of balls in advance but that's fine. So I can put them in there. You know, now I can ask you for, you know, more colours in another Facebook post or something when I finish with those, and then I'll put them in there, work my way through those, and then ask for more. So it's perfect for that. Hang on, I did something wrong. I have to put this through there, otherwise I'll get entangled. There we go. Look. And I've got my project in there. Perfect. So yeah, I can now finally start using it. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you. It's just a shame that I can't bring it to New York to show you, but there we go. But yeah, I will bring some samples of this one, of the DK. And then I will also bring a sample of this one here. So that you can see what it's like. But yeah, so that's the type of yarn that I've decided to use for this. I knew that not everybody was going to like it, and you know, I don't mind if you say, look, I'm going to not do this one, because obviously you know, I've tried, I can't, like for example Karen, she doesn't want to do things like that because it hurts her arm, it hurts her wrist and things like that, and I know that, and she knows as well. So, you know, if you know, then don't worry about it. Maybe if you can sew, maybe sew one like it. But yeah, if you want to, oh God, goodness me, it's getting worse. If you want to try it with DK or with an Aran or a Chunky, then do go ahead and try that. But obviously, I am not making this again because it was hard. I am pleased with what I've made, and I think it's going to be... Hi everyone. Don't worry, don't be scared. It's really, really easy. Very good, Veronica. That's a good idea. Yes, thank you for that. I shall... Actually, you'll just have to point me into the direction of a yarn shop, I think. Problem is, I don't have much space. I'm hoping that I'll have some space to take things back. So hopefully, if I do see a yarn shop, I'll be trying to buy some, I'm sure. Oh, why? Where did that come from, though? Do you know what? I'm just going to go like this. There we go. Sorted. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, what am I doing here? Where's my hook? Okay. So, yes, like I said, even if you don't make the video, even if you're not making the project, okay, I won't buy anything until after the meetup. Thank you, Mrs. Carruthers. Yeah, this is the basket that we are making in the Cal in January. So there is an opportunity for you to find out how I've made this and to make it along with me. I am going to... Oh, what was I going to say? Thank you, Jen. Yeah, somebody else is making the blanket. Are you making the blanket as well already? That Stash Buster thing here? Who else was it? Somebody else as well, a Julie. So yeah, it's all very excited. But yeah, now I can work again on this blanket in between. But oh yeah, what I was going to say was the videos might just be entertaining for you to watch. Certainly that last one. No, the handles are I don't believe in crocheting handles. When you crochet handles, they stretch and things, and I wasn't going to risk it with this because it's hard enough to so crochet with this. I wasn't going to make the handles in crochet. So I bought this webbing from my local haberdashery. It's really cheap. If you keep an eye out, if you go to a fabric shop, they normally have them. It's if you've decided on your colors already, you can get one that take a little bit with you, and you can get one that's a matching color. This is grey, which I just chose there, and this is the kind of sort of that fabric that you buy, that sort of webbing they call it in the UK, they call it webbing. And sometimes when you buy a bag, this is what the handles are like, the one that you sort of the strap around your shoulders. So this is what the handles are like, and you can buy this type of handle by the meter. So I make bags as well. I always use these handles. It saves a lot of time for crocheting a little bit, it doesn't stretch, and it's just easy to sew it on, okay? Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm sure that I could have bought something from Amazon as well. But the thing is, this is what I usually do. And I thought, why should I change my method now? So this is what I normally do. And I wanted you to try it as well, because all my bags have that type of handle. Let me just show you. Ooh. See, because I wasn't allowed for myself to use this one. I've been using this one instead. Okay, so this is a bag that I made a couple of, years ago. There's a video for this, and look, I have that handle as well. Okay, of course, this one, because this is normal acrylic, and this is fabric. I was able to sew in between the webbing, so I was able to sew the webbing in between the layers, so that made it easier for me to attach the webbing to the bag. But of course here we've had to do a different type of attachment because of the cord, and I couldn't sew into the cord. Well, I didn't want to try. So yeah, so I didn't need any embellishments here because it was nicely sewn into the side. Yeah, so but this is the same type of webbing that I used for these handles. So once I found out actually that they actually sold this type of handle, I was like, why haven't I used this before, So yes, it's my savior, because I love making bags, and to put those handles on, it makes it much more professional, I think. It makes it much nicer. They don't sag, they work. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the fact that I've used these handles. So I hope you like that as well. What I do, Mrs. Carruthers, for my lining, I have fabric, right? And I go to my local fabric shop, and I don't allow myself to go upstairs because that's where they have the pretty fabric. If I go upstairs, I come home with meters and meters of lovely fabric, which I don't need. So downstairs in this fabric shop, they have a huge square basket, metal cage type thing. And they put the leftovers in there. So, yes, Pat, that is exactly right. You want good handles. You don't want to then let yourself down by using saggy handles. That's great, Carol. That works as well. That's fabulous. So I just allow myself to rummage around in this cage type thing. And in there are the leftovers. So like if there's a meter left of a roll, then they roll it up and then it's reduced. Then I see something nice in there and I'll buy it, and then it's only like 4 or 5. It's Katie, it tells you in the video that's coming out in about 10 minutes or something on my YouTube channel. It tells you all about what you need for the bag. And then I just buy little bits of fabric from there. So generally they're 1 meter to 1.5 meters or 2 meters. And I just, yeah. And if I, so this one was one from there. Isn't that lovely? I loved this. Thank you, Sue. I loved this. I love this fabric. And so, yeah, I even went back and looked for more, and there was. So, yeah, you know. And also because I love blue, you know, and then it went with this. So, yeah, I really, really love this bag because of the matching blues. Look at that. Look. So every day, not every day, whenever I let myself into the fabric shop, I go in there and I come home with, you know, and it will cost £4, £5. I think the most I've ever paid was £10. So this fabric here I also had. So this one I bought because the a leftover as well, because the colour in my living room is this duck egg. Not that I've ever made a cushion with it, because obviously I then started making crocheted cushions. So this is the type of fabric that they use for curtains. So I don't know whether it's, I think it's cotton. It must be cotton. But anything that you fancy, but this is thicker than the normal cotton that you use for sewing clothing. So that's why I'm not allowed upstairs, because that's where they have the what do they call it again? Furnishing fabrics, you know. So the fabric is thicker, and that's what I use to make my, oh, don't worry, I tried to remove them. Upholstery, yes, that's it. So it's upholstery fabric. So if you go into your local haberdashery or fabric shop, ask where the upholstery fabric is, and that is thicker than normal cotton. And that's the fabric that I use for seats. Thank you, Tony Lim. For seats, for cushions, for curtains. And I love that type of fabric because it's thicker. And I use that for making my bags. And if you then put in some wadding, which is what I did here as well, then your bag will actually stand up. So I don't think as thick as a canvas. Just upholstery fabric is fine. You know, the one that you would make your curtains in. That's fine. I mean, this is curtain material as well. I mean, I've been known to buy curtain. Yeah, Josephine, I don't have time to make them to sell, darling. I've been known to buy fabric from IKEA, which was upholstery fabric, and make it into a skirt for myself. No. And everybody loved that skirt. Oh, I don't think I still have it, but it was the one with the flowers, the red flowers, blue flowers, green flowers, and I thought that would make such a lovely skirt, so I bought a meter and turned it into a skirt. But yeah, so upholstery fabric, if you want to get some. But yeah, I have 3 suitcases full of don't tell my husband. 3 suitcases full of fabric, because I used to do patchworking. And so I used to buy the little patches, the fat quarters. But now when I go to craft fairs, I always buy a meter or half a meter minimum of fabric that I like. And I don't know whether you've seen this bag that I have with the trees. So I bought more of that fabric. Yeah, so that's the type of fabric that I like to use for making my bags. You know, I am addicted to making bags. I really should make a bag and film that. You will find out, Fiber Floozy, you will find out in the video all about everything that you need for this bag, which is coming out in like now. What time is it? It comes out at 6 o'clock UK time, so it should come out now, in 10 minutes probably, yeah. And you will find out all about what you need. Yes, so it is called webbing here in the UK. They sell it on reels, you buy it by the meter. It does not cost very much at all. Yes, Veronica, so I will do, at one point, I will make a video of a bag that I will make. Now that I've figured out how to do the sewing, and now that I've learned from filming this lining. It's the length of a feature film. Help me, please, for editing it. It's a very bad feature film at the moment. Right. So yeah, that's what we are planning. So again, you know, we've got so many plans for, you know, for next year. I hope. Yeah, the Oscars of YouTube. The Oscars of YouTube bloopers. Teresa, do watch out, because this is cheap. If you buy this in a fabric shop, it's really cheap. It's like less than £1 per meter, less, maybe even just $1 a meter or something like that. So don't go spending money you know, on this, because obviously you're gonna pay extra on you know, you're gonna pay extra on, oh goodness, I'm trying to moderate here. This is ridiculous. You're gonna pay extra on Etsy. Okay, this is cheap as chips to buy in the fabric shop. So if you, I don't know whether they would sell this at Hobby Lobby, Joann's. Go and find out, because it's so cheap to buy. And also you don't need it, and thank you Tony Lynn, thank you. You don't need it until basically the end of February. So you have time to find this. Even if you get snowed in or whatever, I'm sure it'll be past by the time you need this, okay? Yes, indeed, they do. And if you happen to go to a craft fair, it will be there as well. The thing is, it's, yes, Anna, bed runner, I'm sure that, you know, that cowl that I'm going to design might just be useful for a bed runner as well. So keep an eye out for that. This is so cheap, right, that it's not worth us crocheting one. It would cost more in yarn than to make this, basically, than to buy this. So I think it's an efficient way. I think it's a very good way to do the handles, you know, by just using the webbing. Okay, right, people. It's going to be that time of day again where I'm going to have to say goodbye. We've been on here for 85 minutes, nearly as long as my sewing video. So, I hope you like the cowl. Have a good chat with yourself about whether you're going to do it or not. If you decide not to, I hope you still find it interesting to watch the videos, and certainly to watch that last video of me, you know, trying to sew the lining. It will be entertaining for all. If you need a good laugh, then do go ahead, and you know, this will be end of February, but make sure you watch that video. Next week, don't forget, we're going to have a Christmas party. So put your jumpers on, Christmas jumpers, next week. Have some mince pies ready to eat with your crocheting, okay? And we will have Karen join me here in the live because, yeah, it's been a while. So I wanted to, Dag Mama, I wanted to have Karen come visit us again. So that would be lovely to see her. And then, of course, the week after, they might not be alive. No, sorry. I'll be in New York. Okay, calm down, Anya. Calm down. So exciting things. We have such exciting things to look forward to. So I will see you next week. So next videos that are coming out are some chains, some crochet chains on Wednesday. Okay, so crochet chains, which you could turn into Christmassy chains, and the video here for this. Okay, so this one will come out on Friday, the crochet chains will come out on Wednesday, so that will be a smaller project for you to do. So thank you very much for joining me. Yes, this was the tomato, I think Jen chose it. Thank you so very much for joining tonight in this video. Happy holidays if that is what you are already thinking about, but I will see you next week for a Christmas special. Thank you very much, and yes, if you are looking forward to seeing me in New York, I am so much looking forward to meeting some of you there. So thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye, see you next week. Bye, have a good week, darlings. Bye. Mwah. Bye bye. There's the cow. There's the re-stitch blanket. Here's the kiss. Bye. Bye.